sir. You already know what time it is.
Oh, yes.
I'm your boy, Matt P.
And I'm your boy, Jeremy Chase.
And this is Parking Lot Parables.
Another.
We celebrating all month. Why are we celebrating?
Yes, sir.
Because this is, we celebrating over 100 episodes. We celebrating 2-year anniversaries.
Yes, sir.
We celebrating engagements.
Yes, sir.
We celebrating birthdays.
Yes, sir.
My mama's birthday is... well, by the time this episode dropped, it would have been yesterday, the 14th. Happy birthday,
Tuesday.
Mom.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Yep. So, what we talking about today, bro?
All right, bro. So, we've dealt with church hurt, but there's a particular hurt that, some people deal with during the holidays. And, and these can be different types of hurts. But we're going to talk about like how we have dealt with relationship hurt and also just like the hurt of, friendships, man. Like, yeah, because it's important. I think around this time, this is when, some dudes, they be ghosting their girl because they want to get out of, buying presents or whatever. And like, there are some trash people out here who really break up with people before the holidays just to get out of, buying stuff.
Yeah, I've heard of it. I ain't never really
I ain't never
seen nobody do it. But
yeah. But yeah, man, just, talking about hurt that we have been through, especially when it comes to relationships, man. I know for me, I've dealt with some serious hurt, like where the breakup was mutual, but like the connection, it was hurtful because, I done sold so much into this relationship, and like to see it just like not work anymore or be done with, like it's a different type of hurt, like you done poured your finances, your time, your everything into this, and I'm like, man, it's just crazy how that thing can linger for a long time. And I just want to, speak to the people who have been hurt, or if you are hurting now, like, take that time for yourself. The best thing to do when you are feeling hurt is to take time for you. I'm not saying go wallow in self-pity, but I am saying take time for you. Just sometimes, like, when you've been hurt from relationships, your identity was so much in that relationship that you do forget who you are, what you enjoy, what you like. So rediscover yourself. Do those things that you love to do. Remember that now you don't have someone tying you down. Like, just go back to that season where you were able to do, whatever you want and discover who you are. And we ain't saying this because, I know people will start rumors talking about, oh, Jeremy just got engaged. Is he in some drop? No. Like, look, we're speaking on this because, like, this is usually the season where this stuff go down. Where division starts to take place in couples, and that's why it's important to, when you recognize it, learn how to deal with it.
Yeah, true. This is a season around Thanksgiving, Christmas. You got the seasons of like giving and holidays, Christmas cheer.
Yeah.
But there's also, for some people, this is a season of loneliness.
Yeah.
Extracurricular on the lonely. Heavy on the lonely. Why?
Yeah,
because people, they've lost people. We talked about that. We talked about that, I think, last episode. But we also, like you said, people break up with folks around this time of year.
Yeah.
And they're lonely for the holidays, and they see everybody with their families, with their husbands or wives and everything. That starts to mess with them mentally.
Yeah, man. Like, it's crazy how much, pain you can carry from something you love. Even like I said, friendships, there's been people that have left our lives that, like, these are people that, like, I knew were gonna be down for me forever, but, circumstances happen, and, sometimes even true colors will come out, and, it happens. And, you know, the way that I really dealt with, like, friendships, like, I had to remember it's not me, you know. You know, I did look at the parts that I played, but at the same time, I had to be like, you know, remember that, you know, some people are seasonal and some people are lifetime. You know, some people are just here for just a little bit, some here forever. And, you know, you have to keep yourself open to that, you know, no matter what. But, you know, I always just try to expect the good, but at the same time, you know, you do have to have your guard up a little bit, because, you know, that person can disappoint you. And remember, people are people. Like, people be people. So, you know, we all gonna make mistakes. We all gonna, you know, mess up in some way, but it's the ones that, you know, own up to it and fix it, or, you know, that make every effort to, you know, mend relationships and stuff. That's when you know that, yeah, this joker here for me for real, you know. But, you know, if they just hiding from the fact, and, you know, it's whatever. But, you know, when you're hurt, man, you just gotta know the signs of your hurt, you know. I think we talked about this on the church hurt episode, the first part of knowing the signs that you're still hurt. Like, when you see that person and you have that little, you know, that little, it makes you turn angry instantly. That's a sign that you may still be hurt. You know, like, you know, check your heart. Make sure that you're good, you know, on your side, because you need freedom. You know, can't allow them to have power over you, or, you know, just like, you know, just, yeah, like, don't let them have power over you.
Yeah, you know what? I think this past weekend was tested, you know, because I was faced with people that I haven't talked to in some time. You know?
Yeah.
Some I was like really close to at one point, like, you know, and no longer am. And so, you know, life happened, situations happen. But I can honestly say that, like, it was all good.
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
It was like, you know, it wasn't no animosity or anything. It was just having a conversation.
Yeah, man.
No
ill will. Look, and that's what it's all about, man. Like, you know, it's all about you. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever happened before, it's whatever. But, you know, you have to be man enough, or if you're a lady, woman enough to move on. You know, grow from that situation. Don't allow it to define who you are. Because, like, it's crazy how hatred and revenge can boil up in someone. Like, we'll blame someone else hurting us for why we are the way we are. Like, it's crazy how many people hold on to hurt and use it as an excuse for why they're not better. You know, I think, you know, when you have that, you gotta let it go. Like, why would you allow hurt to stop you from moving to the next level in your life, in your next level of relationship, or next level of you going to a better work situation? Like, nah, man. Like, like, don't allow hurt to stop you from growing, stop you from, you know, becoming better. Because it can and it will if you allow it.
So, we talked about why it's important, you know, to move on from the hurt. But, like, how in your personal experience, bro, how what have you done to move past the hurt? Like, what work have you put in? Some of the steps.
Well, for me, when you're first hurt, like, it takes a minute before you come to yourself. Like, it takes a minute for you to process what happened. You know, sometimes we get hurt and, like, the shock value of it, like, hits you hard and you're not able to respond in that moment. But it's good to take a moment to process what all went down. And even the parts that you played, like, because it's two-sided to every story. It's good to take that time to process what all would happen. Second, like, just being able to forgive yourself for how you allowed the hurt to happen. Because, like, sometimes you'll beat yourself up, like, how did I allow this person, you know, to hurt me, or allow them to be in my space, allow them to, you know, just jack up my situation I had going on. And like, you know, it's a process, you know, give it time.
If I can interject right there, some people have those thoughts, and then you have people who, like, they're asking the question, well, what did I do wrong?
Yeah.
Like, what did I do? Was there something I did wrong?
Yeah.
Like, how did I messed it, or even worse, like, I messed up again. Like, you automatically assume it's something you did wrong.
Yeah.
And like that usually kind of spans from childhood for a lot of people, you know.
Yeah.
If you actually did something, after you take time to properly assess the situation, and sometimes you might not be able to.
Yeah.
Maybe you need to talk to somebody.
Yeah. Make sure you got a sober mindset.
So you can properly assess what happened. And if you did do something wrong, then okay, you can address that.
Yeah.
But for a lot of people, you know, for some, like, their mind or automatically they're blaming themselves. I messed it up again. I messed up again. I did something wrong again. All this other stuff. That's not good.
No, man.
That is not good. I mean, so like, don't be so quick to put the blame on yourself.
Yeah.
At the same time, don't be one of those people that blames everybody else.
Yeah, exactly.
There's got to be a balance. You know, so be able to get to where you can properly assess the situation is important, which is, like you said, it takes time before you can properly you got to give yourself some time to feel what you feel.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and like, you know, whether it is hurt, anger, you got to give yourself some time to feel that. Like, unfortunately, there's no skip ahead.
Nah, man.
There's no skipping ahead to the part where things get back to some sense of normalcy. You got to deal with it.
Yeah.
So feel what you feel. And then you start to work with it. But go ahead, bro. I just wanted to.
Oh yeah, bro. Like, you know, we gotta, like you said, it's both sides of it, you know, like, cause we will blame ourselves, like, you know, put ourselves under the bus, and 9 times out of 10 it wasn't that way, you know, cause we've been, like you said, we've been trained that way to you know, we take the blame for whatever happens. I think sometimes, you know, we be beating ourselves up for no reason. But yeah, man, like, you know, wait till you're in a sober state to assess the situation. You know, allow some time to come by when you're not, you know, fully in your feelings. Because we can't trust our feelings, man. Like, our feelings will mislead us every time.
I will say one thing, whatever it is, whether it's a relationship or family or whatever it is, I will say 2 things that I would not stop doing the whole time. Praying.
Yep.
Hit the gym.
Oh yeah, man.
Like, in that order, man. Like, wake up, pray, go hit the gym.
Yeah.
The last thing you really want to do, even when you're feeling, when you're in the midst of, you know, feeling how you're feeling and giving yourself time to feel whatever it is you feel, you still need to pray.
Oh yeah, man. I
mean, and it helps without a doubt. Like, pray and then hit the gym.
Yeah, man.
You know, like, a lot of those emotions, like if you hold it in, it'll make you sick.
Oh yeah, man. Like, and you know what, bruh? I remember, like, you know, this one time I got hurt, and like I was losing a whole bunch of weight, but it was unhealthy losing weight because I wasn't working out. You know, it was the stress.
You just wasn't eating.
Yeah, like,
you wasn't eating right. Gotcha.
You know, the stress of it was, you know, making me lose weight. You know, like, I was just feeling stressed the whole time. And, you know, like, you know, you have to listen to your body, man. Like you said, you know, go to the gym, you know, do something healthy. You know, I know sometimes when we hurt or depressed or whatever, we turn to food. You know, we'll overeat, we'll buy all this junk, and then, you know, like, make the excuse of I'm hurt. But nah, like, change that narrative. You know, a lot of women do this. They'll snap back, you know, especially if they broke up with someone. They will hit that gym, they will change their hair, they will just be made over. And I think that's a healthy thing, you know, to be able to like get back in the habit of taking care of you, of, you know, make sure you good, you know, tending to what you need, what your body needs, you know, transforming who you are for better. I think it's important we do all that. And like you said, bro, it takes prayer. Man, I know it took a while to get over a bunch of different hurts, you know, and like it was the moment that I was able to pray good things for the people that hurt me that I knew I was over that hurt. You know, when you're able to pray in the spirit of, I don't want nothing bad for them, like I want everything to go well with them, in spite of what all has happened before, like I genuinely want them to succeed. Like when you get to that point, that's when you know you've been healed. You know, that's when you know that, you know, like this hurt can't affect me no more. You know, I think it's important that we pray for our enemies. Like, it's so important. And I know there's been several times where, you know, where it'll try to rise up in me, but then like I go to prayer about it and like my whole attitude towards it change. Cause like we'll make stuff bigger than what it is, but man, when we pray and submit ourselves under God and what He wants to do in our lives, we'll make that thing so small. Like, why did that even matter to me? You know, but yeah, definitely pray about it. Cause man, like, yeah, it hurts, like literally, physically. But you know, once we submit it under prayer and then, you know, let that time pass, like, you know, it'll heal. You know, you'll meet new people, you'll, you know, get new experiences. Don't ever think that like it's too late, especially when dating. Like, I know a lot of people feel like, you know, they've put in so much time in someone, and like, you know, when they break up, it's like, dang, I wasted all this time. I'm a certain age. Like, man, is it ever gonna happen where I find the right person, find the right girl, find the right dude? Like, yes, you will, but you have to have that tenacity and that faith that it will happen. You know, what happens is, you know, you start speaking good things. You know, I know a lot of people like to turn to negative and speak, you know, negative, but no, change that language. You know, how you talk, you know, during this season of, you know, if you're hurt, like, change the way you talk. You know, remind yourself of what the word says about it. You know, if you want someone, like, start speaking it. Like, the Lord will provide me with my person. You know, and I think it's just important that we continue to speak those things. You know, I think we talked about this a couple of weeks ago about, you know, controlling how we talk. So, you know, just keep on believing, keep on trusting God, keep on doing what you're doing, you know. And, you know, hurt, it comes. Like, we all will get hurt in some form or fashion, whether it is intentional or unintentional. Hurt still happens. You know, I think we've all been triggered by something. So, you know, just continue to pray and, you know, seek God when it comes to hurt. You know, make time for Him. Cause like he'll heal you of that hurt. Like, He certainly will. You may not see it now, but He will. He will definitely do it. You got anything else, bro?
I would say talking to somebody is important. Professional, preferably, because like, friends are cool. You know, your family is cool, but yeah, one thing you ain't gotta worry about a professional doing is bringing that. It's like y'all get into an argument and like bringing it like
bring it back to bite you.
Yeah, like, because like they're doing a job. So, you know, the thing you have to deal with your friends and stuff is like, you know,
having it come back in your face.
Yeah, they bring it up. They bring it back up again, like
to hurt you. Even more.
When y'all get into it. Or I ain't trying to be funny, but one thing I've seen this multiple times, especially like with spiritual leaders, like somebody tells them something and it comes up in church. Look. Like they bring it up in their sermon.
Okay, I'm like, oh.
Sometimes they do it indirectly, and then I've seen them do it directly. Like just straight up call the person out. I'm like, I told you that in confidence.
Oh, this is what we doing.
I was like, boy, but if I put hands on you, then you're gonna be like, touch not thy anointing.
Not even put hands, but if you spill what they've told you, like it's the other way around, man. Like,
yeah, if I spilled just half of, but talk to somebody professional, preferably, because just maybe to help you sort your thoughts and give you a fresh outlook on the whole situation.
Yeah.
Because sometimes it's not that's not real easy to do by yourself. Not saying it ain't doable.
Yeah.
But depending on how deep that hurt was, it may not be plausible for you to try and do that by yourself. Because when you're dealing with hurt, especially in a relationship.
Yeah.
See, this is why, and like we ain't even really talk about this. This is why I stopped having sex in my relationships. Because like it does something completely different to the relationship and how you look at it.
Yeah.
Like the ties that bind are so strong when sex is involved.
Yeah, man. Like there's a reason soul ties exist, man. And like when you so much into an individual, and soul ties can happen in friendships too. When you've spent so much time with someone, when you've developed a connection with anybody, like them soul ties will form. Like that's why you find yourself speaking like someone else. You find yourself quoting, like saying something like they say. That's why you have to be guarded about who you hang around and who you allow in your circle, because man, like it can lead to hurt. That's why it's important to, like,
I'll tell anybody, like, look, you get into a relationship, don't have sex with them.
Yeah.
Do it. Some people's argument is like, well, I can't buy a car without a test drive. What if it's trash? Like, look, man, like,
look at the car facts.
Like, okay, like sex is very important in a relationship, but telling you, like, it's not worth that hurt that a lot of people go through and all that drama and the toxicity that happens, that forms when that relationship is on its way down. And like a lot of that could be avoided if we weren't so quick to sleep with each other. Because like, let's be honest, man, like these days, like people like dating for 2 weeks. Somebody's drawers is coming off.
Shoot, less than that, bro.
Less than that, a couple days. Like that seems to be the rule of operation these days, man.
And you know what, bro? Like what people don't understand, you can learn how to be better at sex. You can definitely learn how to be better. That's why it's good to have that communication when you're married. To speak what you like and what you don't like. Like, come on. And like people will be thinking like, man, I don't know. Like you know when you're attracted to someone, like, I think we have to, especially when it comes to relationships, we really got to look at the intimacy part of the relationship that doesn't involve like physical touch. Are they sparking, conversations that, that you like? Are they talking on the level of partnership? Are they like building you up? Like it's stuff like that can build more intimacy than sex can, man. Like when that type of intimacy is built, like ain't no way the sex can't be fire. Like, I think all of that's important. And that's why we say like, wait, like, what's that quote from another professor, where she was like, all that wanting and woo, high for action. like, Like, and the wait is worth it. You know, if it's the right person, that wait, it will be worth it. You know, but, you know, this is just our suggestion. You know, like, at the end of the day, people gonna do what they're gonna do.
Oh, they're gonna do what they're gonna do.
At the end of the day. But, you know, it's important, man, that you really look at, you know, what you could be avoiding. You know, because at first, we don't ever think, like, that person will hurt us. We don't ever think that, you know, this person will intentionally hurt us. You know, but we never know. We never know until it's been tried. And I suggest to you that you don't involve sex, you know, until you're married. And, you know, just cause, man, that's a sacred gift, you know, for men and women. You know, but
no matter what everybody else says.
Yeah, man, it's sacred.
Sacred, you know? It's special.
Mm-hmm.
And what comes from it is even more special.
Yeah. Yeah, man. If you have tasted the pie, you know, you're still hope.
Yeah, I mean, Fox.
Yeah, man. But yeah, like, dealing with hurt, man, it's a whole beast. And I don't even think we could get all into it in one episode.
No, it's really it's a very broad topic, you know, and people's experiences is different, you know. I mean, shoot. I mean, we just briefly talking about, you know, from our standpoint, you know, being hurt. I remember, and I can honestly say, like, I didn't really know how to deal with the pain of a relationship or getting hurt in a relationship when I was younger. I can remember I was about 18 and I was with this girl, and she was my first. Oh, so I was wide open.
Yeah.
You know, I was in love. You know, I was thinking about marriage.
Yeah. Man.
Like, I mean, and like thinking back, I don't know. I'm just so glad that it didn't happen, or at the very least, I'm glad I didn't get her pregnant. That would have been, that would have been trauma for trash, like mad trauma. You know, so, and I can honestly say it took me a while to get over that. You know, it took me a few years, really.
Yeah.
Cause like, this girl was weird, man. She would hit me up on social media out the blue, and like text my phone from a different number out the blue, just like playing the little mind games. And that went on for a couple of years after we dated.
Oh no, heck no.
So, yeah, I had to. It took me a while to get over that, and I don't know. I made my own mistakes too after that within other relationships. Yeah. So, yeah, definitely. And then when you look back, you know, you look at things that you went through or things you've done, and just be thankful for growth. If you don't see that much, then you know you need to tighten up. Yeah. But I can honestly say that, you know, since I've been here in Valdosta, you know, I've definitely seen a positive change in myself. You know, I've grown a lot.
Heck yeah.
Learned a lot. And it's time to move on.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Talking about, well, y'all see. Y'all don't need to know everything. Y'all need to know everything.
Look, man. Yeah, man. Like, for me, when I was younger, I dealt with a lot of rejection when it came to women. You know, whether it was from asking someone out to, like, you know, just even asking for a dance at homecoming. Like, man, it's been some rejection on top of rejection. And it's crazy how like, we don't see it back then when we're young, but like, it's good that some of them people said no to me. Cause like you said, man, it would have been big trash if I would have been in a relationship with any of them, man. Like, man, like.
And please don't misunderstand us. Like, we're not saying that we were perfect.
No. Oh no.
And we're not saying they were like the worst person ever.
No.
But we're talking about us being in a relationship together.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
When we say it was trash, we're talking about the relationship that we had, not that person in particular.
Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, because at the same time, I mean, it wasn't all bad.
Oh, no, of course not. Because if it wasn't, we would have been left.
Yeah, I mean, but it just wasn't where we should have been.
Yeah.
Then, you know, even... You know what? You gonna find yourself doing things that you know you shouldn't do.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like
most
that definitely happened to me a good number of times. I did stuff I know I shouldn't have done.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but well, when you thinking with your mini-me, boy, you look,
whatever.
Yeah, serious business. That's why if you're a virgin. Fellas, if you're a virgin,
stay that way.
Stay that way. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to help you.
Yep.
I'm trying to help you. Ladies, same thing. If you're a virgin, stay that way. Cause it's once you open up that door,
yeah, you can't close.
Everybody don't have a good story when it comes to that.
Yeah.
So
man.
like, I mean, I'm just trying to avoid you getting hurt out here, man.
Yeah, and it's something special.
Or catching something.
It's something special about, you know, being able to save yourself for that one person that you're married to. You know, like there's no competition against like who you've been with. There's no comparison. Like you're able to discover each other in your own selves. You know, you're able to, you know, not be in a mindset of, oh, well, she ain't doing as good as old girl, or he ain't doing as good as old boy. Like, it's something to be said, you know, when you're able to keep that. And we know, like, this population, the statistics are saying that there's a rare breed of, you know, people are still virgins, you know, and I'm just like, you know, it's okay to abstain. It's okay. Like, I think we need to make that popular again, you know, and teaching people how to abstain, man. Because, look, we humans. We are humans. We want what we want. But, you know, I think it's important that we teach people how to abstain, not just tell them to abstain, how to. Because, like, I remember, like, the church be big trash when it comes to teaching people how to abstain, you know. But, yeah, bruh, like, it's important. It's important.
Yeah, true. True. I know the classical or the traditional idea of marriage and everything is pretty much all but gone in this damn time.
Mm-hmm.
So like I know what everybody's like. I ain't saying y'all should be like the woman stay at home, man pay for everything, women cook, clean. I ain't saying all that. But I'm just saying, like, care for yourself, man. Have more respect for yourself. Is what I'm saying. I mean, because if you have respect for yourself and value for yourself, then there's less opportunity for clowns to come in and mistreat you.
Yeah.
And for you to get hurt. And I ain't even just talking about intimate relationships. I'm talking about friendships. Family. Have respect for yourself. Value yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
like,
push yourself.
It's okay to be selfish in certain seasons.
Yeah,
you know, taking time for you, and you know, just
you know when somebody a lot of times you know when somebody's trying to take advantage, and it's at that point that you hit them with the hell no, right quick.
No.
To like just hit them with that real quick. You know, I mean, it's just real smooth. Hell no. Like, can I hell no?
Hell no.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, straight up, man.
Straight to the point. Hell no.
Straight, no chase.
You know, just hit them with that real quick, like, and be done with it.
Yeah.
Ain't gotta be nasty. Just hell no.
Hell no.
What else is there to say, bro?
Yeah, man.
What else is there to say?
Good. Like
I don't know.
We can't cover it all.
If y'all, you know, you can always drop a comment, you know, however you felt. Hit us up. Parking Lot Pair was at Gmail. That thing, that email still popping.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you know, hit us up. Shoot, what are we talking about, man? Just
hurt, man.
hurt, like deal with it. Don't let it fester. Deal with it.
Face it head on, man.
If you know somebody who's clearly hurt about something and they're in denial, let me say this real quick, because this is happening. People, I don't know if they're just not capable of seeing it, or if it's just that raw and they just do not want to deal with it, so they're trying to pretend like it doesn't exist. If you see that going on, like, first of all, pray for that person. Yeah. But like, say something to them, like talk to them about it, like make sure they good. I mean, because like they don't need to be holding, especially if it like is showing. It's showing. It's clear. Like something happened and you can see it. It's clear as day. This person's got an issue that they're not addressing. Oh yeah. I mean, they're out there. Oh yeah, definitely. They're out there. So, yes, sir. Shoot. They're out there, and you know what? They're friends with other people. They're in intimate relationships right now. Straight up. Hiding this hurt. And the person that's friends with them or in a relationship with them don't even know it until something happens, and then BAM! You gonna be like, what happened? What happened? It's real, man. So real. So, deal with your hurt. And stay away from the foolishness.
Stay away from the foolishness.
Speaking of which, you already know what time it is.
Oh yeah.
It is Miss Me with the Foolishness. Speaking of,
this is foolish as foolish can get. So, this past week, a story broke out about one of our former first ladies. They're saying Nancy Reagan is being called the throat goat. For those of you who don't know what that means, it means she's been out here giving fellatio, and she's good at it. So, like, one person said, she was born Anne Frances Robbins Nancy, and she was renowned in Hollywood for performing oral sex. Furthermore, she was reportedly known to perform said oral sex not only in the evening but in offices. That was one of the reasons that she was so popular on the MGM lot. Said the whole lot. So like, this just tripped me out, because didn't Ronald Reagan act?
Yeah, he was an actor.
Yeah, he was an actor. So like, did fam just be like, look, you the queen of giving that ping, and just have him up here, giving that presidential. But man, it's crazy. Like, yeah, it's a lot. Like, Nancy Reagan was out here Monica Lewinsky. But hopefully that was before she married her husband. Cause man, ain't no telling. Man, look.
The question is, who's judging this? Like, who was the judge? Like, who's out here calling Miss Reagan the throat goat out here? Like,
yeah.
Like, I'm just trying to see who was the judges. Happy holiday.
Yeah. So, yeah, Nancy Reagan was out here, getting it in. But, hey.
She out here doing the dome demolisher. The velveteen rub. That's when she pop her teeth out. For the Soul Man fans out there, y'all know what I'm talking about. Neck nuker. That was another.
That gobbledy.
I heard one person say the Gluck 3000.
Look, man.
For the grand old party, when they start acting crazy again, they say they're gonna bring up Nancy Reagan.
Someone said she spent too much time in the DARE program. Yeah.
Boy, know better. No, this ain't on. Hold on, let me double check this. I know this ain't on Wikipedia. Hold up.
Dang.
Well, don't tell me it done hit Wiki.
Someone said, stall her out, Debo. Man, sure.
Oh, what? Okay, it out here being a throat goat for the holidays. I mean, that's a weird title to get for the holidays.
Yeah, I think, isn't she dead?
Is she?
I think so, bruh.
Yeah? No, hold up. Oh, yeah, she died over 5 years ago.
So now it's coming out.
But that wasn't her real name. She was born as Anne Frances Robbins. I wonder how this came up. I wonder how this came to be. Twitter. That's what happens.
Yeah.
Y'all on Twitter, boy. I don't know if there's any truth to this. I don't really care. But it's funny to talk about.
Man.
But shoot. Anyway, y'all know y'all can follow me at Matthew Priest on Facebook, Matthew E_Priest on Instagram, and I'm President of MPO, Snapchat, and Twitter.
Oh yeah, you can follow me at the Chase Harden on all social media platforms.
Did you say Chase Hardon?
I don't think.
Bruh, I swear it sounded like you said that. I was like,
I don't think, but you know, my mouth might have just been so caught up on that story. Follow me at the Chase Harden on all social media platforms.
woo.
Man, if they have a page like that, God dog. Man, shoot.
But what? That's gonna be that's this bedroom name, y'all. Hey, after marriage, it's up. After you say I do, it's up.
I ain't mad at it.
Yes, sir.
Call it what you want.
Oh yeah. Yeah, y'all know what it is. Y'all can follow us, man. I am Matt P.
And I'm Jerry Chase.
One time.
Yes, sir.